Sir, you've got some green stuff on your fingernails? Officers, I feel bad for you. This is what you've got to deal with at some point. Fantastic.
This will be great on YouTube.
Okay. David Menzies for Rebel News here at Dufferin Grove Park. Well, it looks like the latest encampment for the Nathan Phillips Square squatters, it looks like that's coming to an end here at Dufferin Grove Park. As you can see, there is law enforcement here. There are also members of the fire department here. They were told 3 days ago they had 72 hours notice to vacate the premises. And I did speak to an officer just a few minutes ago. He didn't have any information to pass on to me, but there's a considerable security presence behind us as well from the city of Toronto. So I think perhaps their days are numbered, the campers here, in terms of leaving Dufferin Grove Park, but they're not doing so without considerable discussions. There's been no violence as of yet. I do see, in terms of who's who in the zoo, some familiar faces from the Nathan Phillips Square occupation. These are the Afro-Indigenous rising people. But the thing is, even if this evacuation goes through, it seems that in the city of Toronto, it's kind of a game of whack-a-mole with these occupiers. In other words, they simply just go to another public square, another public park, and put up their filthy tent city. By the way, folks, you can see over there that gray and blue tent. It's actually called Speaker's Corner. Isn't that perversely ironic? When I think of Speaker's Corner, I think of Speaker's Corner Classic in Hyde Park in London, where you can put a apple box down and get up on it and speak about anything. But of course, if you talk in terms of a narrative that is offensive to these people, they don't hiss and boo. They respond violently. Check out one of our visits to Nathan Phillips Square.
Let's go. Let's go. I'll give you enough. I swear to God, don't touch my guy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Don't touch me again, buddy.
Now, this is allegedly the Afro-Indigenous Rising. I see precisely one black person. That's the woman who at Nathan Phillips Square pretended she had been pushed to the ground and just screamed and screamed. Everyone else is lily white. If any of these cats are Indigenous, I'm bloody Pocahontas. Hey, ma'am, how are things at the Sheraton Hotel these days?
Were you not able to get a room and check it out?
No, I can't afford $277 a night. By the way, is that where...
Lacking in donations, then. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, we are lacking in donations. We wouldn't waste it on luxury hotel stays. Is that what you're using the
Ezra Levant.
Hi there, folks. I'm Ezra Levant. Is that what you are using?
That says Ezra Levant has a big atlas.
Ma'am, is that what you're using the GoFundMe money for? Your hotel stays at a 5-star hotel?
No, I actually pay for my hotel stays out of pocket from the 9-to-5 job that I work. Our donations are going towards serving the community. Thank you.
How do those donations serve the community?
You can ask people.
Oh, I'm asking you.
Off.
Okay, well, that was very articulate, but it is indeed par for the course when you try to talk to these people. And here we go. We're now reading. Very, very articulate debaters here. So, folks, this is the part where they think that I'm a fortune teller and I can read palms. Unfortunately, I can't. Sir, you've got some green stuff on your fingernails? Officers, I feel bad for you. This is what you've got to deal with at some point. Fantastic.
This will be great on YouTube.
Okay.
Why are you so obsessed with them?
Who's Ezra?
Do you have Alzheimer's?
This is quite amusing, folks. The Meryl Streep wannabe is accusing me of being Ezra, and when I say who's Ezra, she's accusing me of having Alzheimer's. So, yeah, well, I'm glad you're watching. That's all that counts. The middle, is that real? Our middle finger? That's not very ladylike.
Are you the authority on ladylike?
Oh, I've just kicked the beehive, it looks like. I should have called them sluts. I think that's what's championed these days on the far left. Now we have the phone with the music, and very interesting. It's, the thing is, if they do have some sort of social justice cause that they want publicity for, why don't they simply articulate that? I'm here to listen to them if they'll talk to us, but you just see people screaming, using profanity, being vulgar, sticking their hands in our camera. I'm here to be educated, but I guess they want me to leave ignorant. Let's see. The lady in the, I think it's a lady in a some sort of tie-dyed tank top and jean shorts, is now mocking my fashion sensibility. And all I can think of is a really bad day at the X late at night. What is this, some sort of ritual dance we're watching right now? I think this is the guy that called me colonialist fecal matter, and he is sticking out his hand and walking in circles around a police officer. Folks, I think they're clothing shaming me, and check out what's on display on this catwalk here at Dufferin Grove Park. Hi, sir. Are you a lawyer representing some members of this group?
I'm a lawyer that's assisting at this moment. I'm not officially retained, but I'm here in the interest of justice.
Is there any nuance, though? I mean, this is a public park that's being illegally occupied. I mean, shouldn't they have been gone days ago when they were originally issued the trespass notices?
Legally occupied or not, I haven't been able to verify that, but I'm here to assist, and I can maybe make comment later once I decide.
But you can't stay overnight in a public park or a public square. I mean, we know that, don't we?
It all depends on which bylaws you're looking at and how you interpret them.
Oh, is that right? Oh, okay. So there is some nuance then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I did reach out to Brad Ross. He is the official spokesman for the City of Toronto, and this is what he had to say. There are immediate public safety concerns related to fire, unauthorized electrical hookups, a hose attached to the water tap in the women's washroom that is preventing cleaning, public access to the washrooms in the park, tarps attached to an overhang blocking access to a maintenance room that also raises security concerns. As well, a fire pit is very close to the field house. Toronto Fire attended a fire call last night, but protesters there surrounded the fire truck and crews were unable to deal with the immediate issue. Thankfully, the fire issue did not escalate. The city is acting on the notices it issued, but is dealing with these immediate public safety concerns right now. People are, of course, free to be in the park and protest, but not camp and use the facilities as indicated, especially in a way that creates safety concerns for the individuals there as well as other park users. If there are any homeless people among this group, Streets to Homes is engaged and will offer assistance to those individuals. So, judging by what Mr. Ross has to say, the priority is any dangerous hookups that are here at Dufferin Grove Park. And I guess we'll just have to wait and see how the day progresses in terms of the law enforcement angle, in terms of getting these tents out of the park. And let's hope that is the case, folks, because riddle me this. When is the rule of law not the rule of law? Well, it's when the rule of law is not enforced. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, if you are able to, please go to journalistdefensefund.com. That's journalistdefensefund.com and kick in a few bucks. We endeavor to bring you the other side of the story here at Rebel News, but there are forces afoot, such as that motley crew behind me, that don't want the other side told. We've racked up over $15,000 in security costs in the last few months alone. So that is our commitment to bringing you the other side of the story. Please, if you can, chip in a few bucks so we can continue to practice journalism in the public square.